Like 100%.
I usually go home and do my own thing. I'm an introvert, yes.
Yeah. My name is Sophie.
My name is Matt.
I am from Wisconsin in the United States.
I'm from Virginia in the United States.
Well, I made coffee at home this morning, just a good AeroPress, but then definitely had another flat white when I came into work. So.
I also had an AeroPress coffee, but also I had an ice long black when I came in.
I think I would say I would be a London fog on almond milk, because I think I really like just like classic and like even kind of like old world kind of stuff, and like so a nice Earl Grey tea is always good. But then I also like going off the beaten path, some almond milk. So yeah, and then you got a little vanilla sweetness in there. So
I'm probably an Espresso Lemonade. I don't know why. I feel like that one's me. It's kind of like a little feisty on the top, but once you get down there, there's actually like some sweetness. It's a smaller drink, so I don't hang around a lot. I usually go home and do my own thing. I'm an introvert, yes.
Yeah. TMPC stands for the Meeting Place Cafe, and it is a nonprofit cafe here in Brisbane, Australia. And yeah, it runs along with our YWAM base, and it's a ministry of YWAM Brisbane, and we're able to reach the local community. There's a lot of like kids and schools in the area, so we are able to connect with them, but also with like business people and just honestly like so many community members who come in. Obviously the YWAM Brisbane community themselves.
Yeah, and I think right now we're actually in a season of growth for the cafe, where we're gaining new people. We just started running the Cafe Internship actually last year. I think we're both on that right now. And so it's been really cool just to be here for several months at a time, to be just pouring into the cafe more and more. And we're actually going to be renovating really soon. We're already starting to make a few little changes to the menu, how the place looks and everything. And also really, we're also trying to be able to give more to the local community. A couple months ago, we were able to give to the Freedom Hub, which is a non-for-profit cafe that helps victims of human trafficking. And that's actually down in the Gold Coast. So we were able to go visit there and donate a little bit to them as well.
So the Cafe Internship is an 18-month program, or 18 to 20-month program. And basically what you learn when you're on it, you learn how to open up your own cafe and how to run it. And that's kind of the goal, that by the time that you finish your time here, that you be fully equipped to open and run your own cafe, or really just any business overall. And yeah, so we learn a bunch of different skills and get to learn like with our hands on it and actually doing those things and actually running the cafe, because we work shifts in the cafe and then take classes as well. So you're learning about, how to set up a business plan, how to do accounts and the finances for a cafe, and then actually how to make coffee well and serve people through it all.
I think one of the things that I really like about it is we're really able to not only focus on our future in terms of what we might want to do with a ministry cafe, we're able to help here and now on the YWAM base as well, and just invest in people as they go out. And one other thing that I've been able to do over the last couple months was actually teach several of our students how to work in a cafe as well. And so they're taking what they learn out with them too. I've been here since September of 2018, and it's been really cool because I've been able to not only write a business plan, I've been able to run certain ministries. Like I ran a worship night in here. I've been able to run other ministries. I've helped with prayer and other events and everything in the community as well. So I think it's really cool because you get a comprehensive look at what it actually does take to run a cafe and to run a business and a ministry as well. So yeah, it's really cool. Recently, I've been able to run our social media, actually, which has actually really been a cool opportunity. I think being able to not only just express your creativity through that, where it's challenged me to make my latte art better, because we have to post really nice looking pictures and everything, but also I think just like it's put such a different focus on everything to where I want to be at all of our events. So that way I can, get a really good picture. I can do all kinds of things with it.
much of the Cafe Internship and just being on staff here in the cafe is about learning how to make an atmosphere and make a really welcoming atmosphere in a cafe. And so we talk all the time about even things down to the music that we choose and just little elements that can really make people feel the difference. But we're also always praying before every shift and making sure that, that we're getting along with one another and creating peace within everyone who's on shift. So that is really translated out into the entire cafe and really helping people feel that it is a safe space and making them feel welcome and that's a place for them to really enjoy themselves and also enjoy company of others. Something that God has really talked to me about is opening a cafe very much like the Freedom Hub that works with women coming out of sex trafficking and having it be a place for them to come and hopefully live and receive counseling and education, but also for them to receive education of how to get a job and if it's safe for them to work in the cafe, do that or connect them with other local businesses. And having the cafe be a way to fund that and making sure that the coffee that we're using and everything down to like the cups and napkins that we're using is free of human trafficking all throughout the lines. So God has really just shown me that that's really what He wants me to be doing, and it's really cool to be able to see Him kind of like nodding along every step of the way and being like, yes, like this is a dream that I've given you, and it's really cool to be here in the internship because it is a small group, so you're able to really specialize in those things and really learn more about exactly what it is that you want to be doing in the future and really grow in the things that will help you move forward towards that goal and towards that dream that God's given you.
Since coming on the internship, I've learned so much more about business, and I realized it's a little bit harder than I think I thought it was at first. But right now, I think my current plan is actually to go back to the US and to start my own cafe there, and to donate a lot of what I make to missions work in Japan, or missions work here in YWAM Brisbane, or wherever it's needed. And then soon after that, to be able to just move my business to Japan, and then just work with ministries that are happening there and be able to give to them and to be able to just fundraise and support for them as well. Yeah, it's definitely something that I feel like God's burdened my heart for is that nation and also just caring for the needs of people who are doing ministry there. Obviously, my first advice would be to pray a lot about it, because it's something that I've realized is that like God cares so much about what we do, and He cares about what we do with the gifts and the talents that He has given us. And I think that's something that's very important, because this is a place where your gift and talent can be immediately grown and also used for the good of those around you. So I think that's something that's very important, is to really get in touch with what God actually wants you to do.
Yeah, I think the internship is such an awesome opportunity to learn hands-on what it is to run a business and what it is to work in a cafe and to get experience that would otherwise take a really long time to work up in. Like I already manage the finances of the cafe, which is something that would have taken me years to work up to that place in a cafe back home. But being able to actually get my hands on that experience and learn has been so cool. It's been so good. And I really feel like it does help me prepare for what I want to do in the future as well.